Okay, so this is really impressive, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
We're looking at some early season standouts, and your boy Devin Vassell is amongst some really popular names. Now, we're definitely going to talk about this, but before we do, if you guys want to support the channel, hold on. I know you're about to skip this part, but check this out. Hold on, before you skip, look at this. Look at this. Now, funny enough, this isn't funny. Okay, this is actually pretty sad, but I'll say funny enough. Funny enough, this was actually reserved for Joshua Primo, and then he basically screwed everything up. So this design was actually going to be a Primo design, and unfortunately, I had spent quite a bit of money on that design and everything, and then of course, he went and did what he did, and I lost it. I lost the money, but don't feel bad for me. It's all his fault. Okay, I should sue him too. But if you guys want to support, link in the description. Devin Vassell was next up anyway, and yeah, he's gonna get a few more designs. But yeah, if you guys want to support, please do. Okay, he's him. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this early season standouts. So we're going to be looking at some volume shooters, and we can see Devin Vassell is right there in the fray. So if we jump over here, early season standouts, offensive efficiency among volume shooters. Now, we already knew that Devin Vassell was efficient, but as it stands right now, early in the season, he is right there in the best of them. So you can see here, Stephen Curry is number 1, Jason Tatum number 2, Devin Vassell at 3, Dame Lillard at 4, Luka at 5, Kevin Durant at 6, Markkanen, Mathurin, Desmond Bane, and DeMar DeRozan. Now, this is stupid impressive to be in this realm. Now, we already knew that he was really efficient, like even just watching the games, okay? Even the eye test, you can tell just about at least the last few games, every shot he has jacking up, you're pretty sure he at least has a decent chance of letting it go in. But I do want to say this because, and I know that this is crazy, I have to say this, okay? But some Spurs fans, they like that, okay? Devin Vassell isn't, he's not as good as these other players. I don't have to say that, right? We don't have to say that. But I will say this. Everything that I've seen from Devin Vassell thus far this season has been stupid impressive. Now, I haven't changed my mind. Like some people believe, which is insane to me. Some people actually believe that because of what happened with Primo, that I changed my mind on Devin and Kelt. It's the same opinion I've always held. The only thing that's changed, and I said this in preseason as well when it came to Devin Vassell, the only thing that changed is I was shocked about how much of a facilitator he is, because we weren't really able to see that with DeJounte Murray being on the team. Not blaming DeJounte, obviously. He just had the ball in his hands most of the time. So we didn't really get to see Devin Vassell be anything else other than a catch and shoot. Now this season, that hasn't changed that much, okay? He's still a catch and shoot player. Like that's still who Devin Vassell is. But at the same time, he's been able to bring the ball up the court a little bit more, and Popovich has put him in a role where he's like, hey, go out there and facilitate. And he's not bad. I know that he's kind of forced in that role now that we're kind of limited on point guards. We don't have a point guard other than Trey Jones. But yeah, so I'm just saying that I think that that's really impressive. He's able to show his IQ and what type of player he is. Now, he's had a few plays where I sat back and I was like, if he can keep this up, I will definitely take back some of my takes. Because thus far, my take on oh my God, can you please talk, Clan? My take on Devin Vassell this entire time has been, I think that he could take on more of a Klay Thompson type role. But as he's been playing lately, oh my God, as he's been playing lately, I think that he could be possibly a Middleton type player. That was actually my first take maybe a couple years ago. But I feel like I'm back on that. He has made a jump. When people said he's going to make a leap, he's definitely made a leap. He's the same player, but he's really getting better at what he was already good at. And now he's put in a position where he doesn't have to necessarily just spot up. And now he's really forced to facilitate. And I think he's pretty doggone good at it. Now, you might look at the assists and say, it's not that impressive, Clan. Like, I know that one game he has 7 assists, but for the most part, he's been mid, 4 assists, 3 assists. But facilitation isn't just assists, okay? Facilitation is just making the right play at the right time. And I think that Devin Vassell is doing a lot of that, directing traffic quite a bit, and he's able to show his IQ. So much love to him. I like what I'm seeing. I I hold the same opinion. I think Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson are a solid foundation for the future. I've always said that. I think Keldon Johnson is a really good leader, and I think Devin Vassell is showing that he could be a second or third scorer on a team, on a really, really good team, and maybe we can make a playoff run. As it stands right now, sure, I still hold the opinion that we need a superstar. We need a star. And with the whole Primo situation, we took a huge step back, I think. Maybe, a huge step back. I was just going to say a small step back. No, it was a big step back. A lot of BS going on this season. But we'll wait and see. And then not to mention Blake Wesley being hurt. That's just, oh my God. But we'll see. But thus far, this is really impressive. I love to see it. And by the way, Steph Curry, the narrative this year, and I guess it's because the Golden State Warriors been losing quite a few games, but the narrative this year is that Steph Curry has not done that well, and he's the most efficient player in the NBA, averaging 30 points per. Good God, man. Good God. Can I just say this? We'll never see this again. We'll never see a player like Steph Curry again. I mean, the closest thing we have to that is what, Trae Young, maybe? We'll never have a Steph Curry again. Good God, he earned every one of his championships. But anyways, you guys want to support the channel, head on over to clanthemerchfan.com, or, please just go link in the description, become a Patreon YouTube member. That's there as well. I'll get with you guys later, man. Until next time, bye.